Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode, what are we at today? 180, I believe? Yes, 180. Half of Cash App's revenue comes from Bitcoin and Litecoin launching at 13,000 ATMs in South Korea. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you have catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And yeah, if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Link is in the description, so is linked to all the amazing news that we cover here on this awesome stream. Bitcoin Jake, thank you for being here, man. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. already. Yes, it's 9 p.m. somewhere, man. That was like a song by someone, right? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I think it was like, I don't know, Jackson or something like that. Anyways, yeah, it's 10 p.m. somewhere. Maybe for you it's 10 p.m. For me it's 9 p.m., man. But yeah, I'm live. Anyways, if you were catching the stream late yesterday, we were talking about price action to the upside. For some reason, everything that I did yesterday, the whole hour and 20 minutes that I was live, got completely lost. So, I mean, the video's there, but all the work that I did on the charts is not there. So, I'm going to have to redo that when I opened the chart today, when I got home. The data's not there. So, it sucks because I had a lot of stuff I called out. Particularly in the short term, but anyways, we're gonna get to that point once we get onto the actual market. Right, we're gonna start with the news. I have a couple articles I want to get through. I haven't done articles in a while, but today I got home and I have a little bit of time. I had a little bit of time to actually go through and look at some articles. Right. Anyways, this is some a Bitcoin-related article. It says that Square's Cash App derived half of its fourth quarter's revenues from Bitcoin services, which is pretty cool. According to a shareholder letter published on February the 28th, Bitcoin revenue amounted to $178 million during the fourth quarter of 2019, while combined not-Bitcoin revenue totaled $183 million. Now, this is 22 hours ago, and they're talking about February the 28th, so that's tomorrow. I'm not sure if it was a typo or something, but again, that is what the article is stating, so I have to go with what they're saying. I haven't seen the letter personally, nor is it linked to in the article, so I have to go by what they say. Anyways, the combined revenue, the non-Bitcoin revenue was 183 million. So we're talking about like almost half, right? Anyways, in total, Bitcoin accounted for more than $500 million of revenue across 2019, equating to around 8 million in profit, and that's up from 1.7 million from the previous year. Anyways, the figures show that Bitcoin is increasing in popularity with smaller retail investors on the peer-to-peer payments app, with the last quarter accounting for almost 40% of Square Bitcoin's revenue for the year. Cash App is currently the second most used finance app on Google Play, which is pretty cool. Again, since they're using Bitcoin, it's going to certainly help drive up a lot of adoption. And it's basically the 23rd most used app on the platform overall. It also offers fee-free stock trading for 24 million active users. They're not major players on Cash App, however, with each of its users conducting $7.42 worth of monthly Bitcoin trades on average. Still, that's twice as much as December 2018, when the average user generated $3.50 in Bitcoin trades a month. So again, trades are small, but they're growing. They have doubled in a year, which is good. Again, that certainly means that more people are paying attention to this and could certainly bring more adoption. I do believe it's something good that they're having this, and again, I'm not sure if they're using more assets on Cash App. I have never used it, but again, if they're using other assets, that'll be really, really nice, right? Or the digital assets, right? On to the next article. Ethereum community comes out against controversial programmatic proof of work. So opposition continues to grow against implementation of the controversial programmatic proof of work proposal in the Ethereum community. Now, POW is an ASIC-resistant POW algorithm meant to replace ETH hash, right? So they don't want proof of work. So it's basically going to help transition to proof of stake. Anyways, the current hashing algorithm for the platform first mooted 2 years ago. It suddenly reemerged as a concrete plan set for the middle of this year, following a call of core developers on February the 21st. Anyways, leading stakeholders, I like that they call it stakeholders, they're really not stakeholders, but anyways, filed a petition on GitHub on February 26th to register their disapproval with the decision. It was authored by ETH Boston organizer Justin Leroux, and the petition claims that the change lacks community support. Because Ethereum is a global platform with a large and diverse group of stakeholders, it is a critical that the major changes to the protocol have a clear purpose and a broad support. EIP, which is called EIP 1057, clearly lacks that support, yet activation is still being considered. The petition is signed by more than 70 people, including Hayden Adams, the CEO and founder of Uniswap, and Andrew Keys, the co-founder of Dharma Capital, and Tim Coulter, the CEO of Trufflesuit. And it was changing the Ethereum 1 hashtag algorithm at this point in Ethereum's evolution, sows community division, and introduces technical risk at a time when efforts and attention should be focused elsewhere. No, Cash App is Bitcoin only for crypto, which is probably why they did so good. A lot of Bitcoin maxis boycott Coinbase because they add so many shitcoins, okay? Bitcoin only adopters will prosper. Yes. That is probably something that is very true. But look at what happened with Bitcoin dominance, and we'll look at that on the chart again. Every time Bitcoin dominance has dropped, Bitcoin has been performing better. So you want you want other coins to be adopted, and Bitcoin dominance or Bitcoin not to be so dominant, and that's just when it has been the best for everyone. And we'll look at that again today. And it was POW is a version of the proof of work algorithm, which is supposed to smooth the transition of Ethereum network to proof of stake, and it is designed to eliminate the gap in efficiency between Ethereum ASIC miners and graphic processing units to protect the Ethereum network against a monopoly of ASIC hardware manufacturers. Now on to the next article. This is the last one I have. This one for Litecoin. Litecoin is launching at 13,000 ATMs in South Korea, and foundation aims to for global expansion of cryptocurrency. This is from the Daily Hodl. The last two articles were from Cointelegraph. Anyways, Litecoin can now be withdrawn into Korean won at over 13,000 ATMs in South Korea, according to the Litecoin Foundation. Litecoin is going mainstream in South Korea through a partnership with Mekon Cash. Mekon Cash is integrating the cryptocurrency into its MPay platform, allowing Litecoin holders to send remittances to Korea from overseas and to access quick cash. Litecoin users will also be able to purchase products on Mekon Cash Mekon Mall and pay for mobile games that utilize MPay for rewards. The partnership plans to deliver more services in the future, says Joe J. Doe, the chairman of Mekon Cash. Let me get that link. Awesome, man. Yeah. Through our partnership with Litecoin Foundation, we will grow the presence of Litecoin through the Korean market, starting with the ATM withdrawal service, and with Litecoin Foundation as our partner. We're expecting to grow globally and see positive synergies in the upcoming future, not only in the Korean market, but also in the global market. Lee says that the new integration into MPay's platform and across a large network of ATMs is a big step towards expanding Litecoin footprint in the South Korean market. It's also a push for Litecoin into the country's remittance industry, which moves around $6 billion annually. And I do believe Ripple is probably also targeting this, remittance industry. So, and probably Bitcoin, Ripple is probably farther ahead in adoption for remittances than Litecoin. So let's see how this develops and plays out, right? Now, the fact that these people are having access to ATMs where you can withdraw your money directly without having to go through an exchange and then send it back to your account, it could certainly help drive up more adoption, or at least make it easier for the user, right? You just get your card, you receive it on MPay, and then you just go onto like any ATM that supports it, you withdraw your money, and that's that, right? You don't have to deal with the exchange. So they're simplifying it to an extent, which is probably something that XRP or Ripple should do for their adoption, right? Anyways, that's it for this. I'm gonna wait for that article. Jake, let me know if you send it to me or if you find it, and I'm gonna shift on to the technicals, right? Now, something's off here. All right, cool. It says I got notifications. Nah, it's not your. It's your retweet, but not the article yet. All right, cool. Checking the line here. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, you found it. All right, cool. Send it to me on Twitter, man. I'm not sure YouTube's gonna let you post the link. You can tweet me that. I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, like I said, man, it's kind of weird. Everything that I did yesterday, everything we worked on yesterday, guys, kind of got deleted from my trading view, which is really awkward because I believed we were doing great with that. Now, all Bitcoin Jake does get me that link. That's a Twitter. I'm seeing it right there. Sorry, down there in that corner. You guys can like go and follow us there. Oh yeah, man. All the links are in the description, man. It just makes it easier for you guys to like follow the article or like double check stuff in case you want to look at it. Some of them are quite small. Like this one was very short, so I had to like basically go through the whole article. Some are a little bit lengthier, and they give a little bit more room for to like shorten them. But some are really lengthy. Anyways, yeah. All right, cool. So I'm gonna move on to right. Cool. You just sent me something. All right, cool. I'll open it here on the site first. Make sure it's a good. All right, cool. Moon Trading is a live scamming crypto trading website. Please help spread awareness. All right, cool. Right, awesome. So Bitcoin Jake sent me this link on the Twitter feed, or yeah, on the messaging part of Twitter. It says MoonTrade.org is a live scamming crypto trading website. Please help spread awareness to prevent others from getting scammed. But this is from a user. I'm not sure who typed it. Anyways, about Bitcoin from a trader on their trade site and cannot withdraw it from the website wallet. There's probably an image to that. I'm not going to click it right now. But anyways, it says invalid amount when I attempt to withdraw the 0.012 Bitcoin. And when I try to withdraw less, it gives me another error. MW Vice, or Vice, or yeah, is behind this and controls other accounts that shells the scamming website on their subreddit. Please help spread awareness as people are still getting scammed. And there are many warnings when Googling MoonTradeX. Full proof. Another image. Awesome. So guys, be aware of that. MoonTradeX, right? Or moontrade.org. Just be careful, right? Make sure you like do your due diligence. Do your research. Check out a website. If you believe it's doubtful, then just don't do business there. Go to another one. There's probably someone else. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and probably are walking into a scam. So just be aware of that. Thanks for sharing that, Bitcoin Jake. It's good that we can bring attention to all these issues as they happen. I'm going to switch real quick on the technicals intro. I hope it plays good today. And then we'll start with the technicals. Awesome, guys. Welcome to the technicals part of the stream. Thank you for sticking with us. We're going to start looking at this and check what's happened, right? Like I said, all the work that we did yesterday is a shame. It kind of got deleted. It's not longer here. We already talked about this yesterday. So anyways, we had divergence. We were looking for it. We knew it was going to happen. We're tracking it. This is the same height. We already looked at it. Like 78.89, 78.89. So I'm not going to cover all this stuff again. I'm just going to go into detail as to what we looked at. We said we were dipping. We were looking for a rebound. Like Seoul, we go back to neutral area. That's fine. You know, yesterday we saw a bit of recovery trying to happen, although spinning top, right, long wicks, small body. Today we're starting to see a bit of a comeback again. Part of what happened is on the weekly on Bitcoin we bounced off the 20 simple moving average, and on the we managed to close above that 200 simple moving average on the daily, which was something that we were very concerned about. Because we were like when we were doing the stream, we were slightly below it, or I think we were just at it, And it was critical that we closed above it for a couple of reasons, and we'll cover that once we get to the Bitcoin segment. Anyways, total market cap yesterday gaining 0.92% from an opening of 243.82 billion, closing at 246.21 billion, a 2.24 billion dollar move to the upside. Today, moving up still 2.33 billion, or another 0.95% to the upside, sitting at 248.53 billion dollars of market cap. Now, what is happening with Bitcoin dominance? Again, look at this. Look at this. Bitcoin dominance dropping on the daily. Look at the price of Bitcoin rising on the daily, right? Look at how it's inversely correlated, right? We've discussed this before. Look at this. We dropped when? March 2017. Look at the major drop. It went all the way to 36% of market dominance. Look at the price of Bitcoin from March 2017, right? Look, see how we bounced? And people want Bitcoin to dominate. The more Bitcoin dominates, the lower the price is. I mean, look at this. It's clear as day. It's completely inverse, right? Like we went down, price goes up. Look at what happened here last year, right? That July run. Look at this, right? We started to lose dominance, right? We started dip, right? We started dip, and look at how Bitcoin rises, man. See, that's what's happening here. Right, this is November till today. Look at dominance. Right? November until today. We dropped in dominance, price rises. We want dominance to drop. Anyways, we did get a couple of days of recovery, and that's when the price of Bitcoin tanked. And you can see this. It's February 14th. It was the last red one we got. After that, we started to pull up a little bit. Look at Bitcoin, right? Completely opposite, right? The 14th is like right here. It's this one. The last green candle we got before we actually started dropping. So again, they're starting to look like they're inversely correlated. You want dominance to drop if you want to make more, if you want to distribute better. Anyways, where we at? Dominance yesterday dropping a little bit, 0.56%, from an opening of 65.68, closing at 65.27, and right now dominance dropping a little bit still, 65.38, and sitting at 65.17, so 0.15% to the downside. Price of Bitcoin at $73.45. It's just switching. Anyways, what was happening? We called divergence. We knew the price was going to go down. I talked about this yesterday. We did get it to play out. Nothing happened since. This was already yellow. I'm going to have to redo all this when I have free time, maybe tomorrow. But again, everything we called out yesterday is no longer there. We did call about that bullish divergence, and we were expecting the price to rally, and we did get it. Anyways, here we're below the 20 simple moving average, but when we look at that 200 simple moving average, we're above it, right? Slightly. Yesterday we opened and managed to close above it. Today we're still sitting above it, but flirting with it. Again, if we drop below it, we're in the bear trend, and stuff goes really bad. So we want to stay above that on the 200. I'm going to switch back to the 20 again. There we go. And where we're at on the 20, right? We're starting to recover a little bit. Again, yesterday we managed to rally all the way up to almost 8,983. And right now we seem to be ranging. I think the highest we hit was 8,900. Actually 8,899.94. So I have a red line there. That was my old entry point. Again, if you watched this show, I've talked about this already. First entry point, second entry point, late entry point. Potential area to take profit was up here at 9,500. I did take profit. I checked, so I'm happy. And that's that, right? So again, it played out as called. Right now, I'm waiting to confirm whether or not this is going to be a strong bounce, or if we're just going to like do one of these things and then drop again. We don't have any kind of divergence developing here on the daily, so we're going to have to look at the shorter timescales for a better clue. Right now, sitting sold at 39.82 on the RSI, and I'm going to move on to the 4-hour chart. So, okay, we have called all of this yesterday. Again, kind of sucks that it's no longer there. We had divergence here somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. I think it was on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, we didn't have anything. But again, on the 1 hour, we had divergence on this shorter term, and we were looking for this bounce. We did get it again. We got really close to that 8,900. But right now, we're really not developing anything else. We're still making negative momentum, less of it. We're also going higher on the RSI from oversold to sold area at 33.78. Nothing on the 4 hours that we can call. So I'm going to go into the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, this is the divergence that we called. I remember because I called it yesterday, right? And it was until 6 p.m. before we actually started to recover a little bit. Look at that. That is the 6 p.m. candle, right? Spot on. Anyways, so from here to here, we were making that divergence, and from here to here. And we said we might get an up rally, right? We hadn't developed divergence for it. We had it here, but we didn't have it strongly on the other side. We did get the bounce, though. But we hit the 20 simple moving average and failed to close above it, and we just basically reverted, right? So I'm pretty sure I had called this one out already. Oh, ambulance going by. Anyways, there we go. What are we looking at right now, man? What's happening? Let's see. Why do we kind of stall a little bit here and take a small dip, right? So we're going from a high to a lower high. Positive momentum to more positive momentum, creating a hidden bearish divergence. Potential price continuation. We took a small dip below 20 MA. We tried to recover again. We didn't quite make negative momentum, and we're really recovering nicely. Again, another ambulance going by. Jesus. Neutral on the other side, 51.32. And that's that, man. We were trying to recover, but failing to get to a new higher high, meaning we might start to stall on this area. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to hold that 20 simple moving average again. We're starting to get contraction on all the Bollinger Bands. Now, we might start to tighten here on this range, right? And start to do something like this. And then maybe from here. Right, something like that. We could be coming into a symmetrical triangle of sorts. I'm not sure whether or not this is going to play out, though. Seem to right now. Obviously, because we just drew it, it seems like it's going to play out. But I'd much rather wait for another higher low to confirm that we're within this more or less contracting triangle before we actually take a bounce. What else? What else? Let's see. That's it for Bitcoin. I'm going to move on to Ethereum. Ethereum dominance yesterday, losing a little bit of dominance, 0.13%. Right now, gaining dominance, 0.31%, sitting at 10.29% off market cap. No, what? I'm on the daily, man. I'm also on the 1 hour. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, sitting at 10.29% market cap. Very nice for Ethereum. Has recovered quite nicely, to be honest. And again, like I said, it's one of the least, one of the coins that has lost the least, right? As we saw yesterday, Bitcoin had retraced over almost to the 63%. Ethereum only retraced below the 50, but managed to hold the 50, I think. It was something like around there, right? But it was one of the ones that performed the best so far. The drop didn't seem to face it that much. Again, we had talked about this and how it got negated, etc. We already discussed this yesterday, but like I said, the chart didn't update, and it deleted all the work I had made. So anyways, we're going with the market, going below. What happened here was in the 1 hour. I believe in the 4 hour we weren't creating any divergence. Right now we're sitting neutral on the RSI at 48.54. That's it. Really nothing else happening, right? We're going to a starting to turn here, try to go higher. Still making negative momentum. So again, that's that. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, I'm not sure if we had divergence. We might have, and I probably traced it yesterday. 382, 374. I might have called this one out yesterday. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. I would like to believe I did. I'm going to have to check yesterday's stream again because, like I said, all the work that I did yesterday got deleted. So that's kind of a bummer, right? Let me draw this here real quick. And here we go. Crypto Pepe Silva, coronavirus infecting markets and people are getting wrecked. Yeah, man, probably. Certainly coronavirus is playing a bit of a wild card here. Since we don't know the full impact it's going to have. It's going to have impact on the industries, right? Particularly in China. A lot of deceleration on production in a lot of companies. Imports into China, like raw materials imported into China. So it's certainly going to affect it. And that's probably going to detonate some kind of contraction in the economy. There's going to be a surplus of material. Prices are probably going to start to drop on a lot of stuff. Materials that are built probably going to go a little bit higher on the price because of scarcity, right? Apple saying that there's probably going to be a shortage of iPhones. So we might see that scarcity. A lot of products that are like retailed might hold their prices, but at some point in time, they're going to start to go high because you're going to have a shortage on the market. Now, you're going to have a shortage because there's going to be no raw materials being imported into China for production Most of that seems to have slowed down a little bit. So you're gonna have a surplus of raw materials, but a shortage of finished product or finished goods, right? Anyways, we called this yesterday, I believe. Price action to the upside, we got it. Below the 20 simple moving average, still not managing to break above. Right now, starting to create that new positive momentum island. High, lower high, positive momentum, lower on the positive momentum, high on the RSI, lower on the RSI, going with the market. Thank you, by the way, Crypto Pepe Silva, for your comment. Very accurate as to what could be happening on the market. We kind of discussed it yesterday. And if you're still with us, I would invite you to hit that like, that bell, and that sub so you're notified when we go live. And yeah, man, we're here almost every day. Tomorrow, it's a to be determined day for me. I do have another commitment. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the stream. I'm going to make it to the stream, just not at the same time, and probably not in the same depth. And then Saturday, I have a convention that I got to go to, and I'm not going to be available that day. But again, I'll be back on Sunday as usual. And then the last couple of days, I was traveling for work. So part of the reason I wasn't here the last 15 days or so. It was very, very hectic, but stuff got fixed, and I'm happy. Anyways, going higher, again, positive momentum, less positive momentum. Are we going higher? Yeah, we probably are lower, yep. So, high, lower high. Sorry. Low positive momentum, high positive momentum. Creating that hidden bearish divergence, potential price continuation. We got that drop, held at 20 May, bounced above it, and right now we're trying to go higher, but again, not quite yet, right? We're still trying to go higher. If we do, we're probably going to be lower here on the positive momentum. We might create some strong bearish divergence, and then really we might see a small crash happening, right? So let's wait and see how this keeps on developing short term. Keep on tracking this for sure. And that's that, man. That's it for this, right? That's all that's developed so far since yesterday, since we talked about this. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 53.78. I'm going to move on to the XRP. XRP on the daily. Finally, gaining dominance. 3.20% today, gaining dominance still 1.12%. Sitting at 4.28% of market cap. The price of XRP, 24 cents. 24.200 cents right now. Now, what happened? We got a very nice rally, man. We rejected the 24 cent, right? We knew we have some kind of resistance overhead. We kind of hit it and rejected. Right now, we tried rally also, but apparently not really getting quite there. Oh, snap. Hat popped. Anyways, what else? What else is happening? Well, we kind of did this thing, right? When we went higher, higher, and higher, and we kind of negated that. And I know I called this out yesterday. Again, XRP really not the best coin performer, right? From the low to the high, I think we retraced over 63, almost to the 70, or almost to that 80+% retrace. So again, not the best, certainly not the best performing. I was talking about a potential head and shoulders yesterday. I know I drew it. We're talking, and I put in another chart. I'll do it in another chart so it's cleaner, and I'll explain to you guys where I was seeing that. And actually, I got rid of this. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. So where was I looking for that head and shoulders, man? It's not really a very deep valley that we created, right? But again, that's the two shoulders and that's the head. Why am I calling this the shoulder? Well, it is within that certain price range, almost same length. Now, if we look at the neckline, we're talking the neckline being here. And I measure from the top of the head to the neck will be there. And, that's our break point. Anyways, we seem to manage to break the downside. We haven't quite hit that measure move. But again, certainly not also out of the realm of possibilities where we might drop, hit that, and bounce. That would put us at like 20 cents, 20.44 cents. Not something we want to see. We want to see this trying to hold this area because that 22 cents or that 20.22 cents gets us down into this yellow square, which is a very, very dangerous one. It's also filled of like support and resistances, but an area where we could break below and really crash with XRP. We don't want to do that. Now, sitting neutral on their side, 41.53. Let's go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hour, what happened, man? Again, apparently same stuff that's happening with the rest of the market, right? We didn't have here that divergence. We had it back here, I guess. Let's see. 326, 312. All right, cool. So from here to here, we're going lower. From here to here, sorry, let me make sure this is going to be here on the 4-hour chart for us. There we go. Awesome. So from here to here, going lower as well, right? Creating that strong bullish divergence, potential price action to also get that rally. Rejected the 20 MA as well in the 4 hours, right? We don't quite have that divergence on the RSI, although the rest of the market was also pumping. Now let's go to the 1-hour chart. On the 1 hour, we had divergence, man, here, right? I remember we called it yesterday. We talked about it. If you were here for the stream at 6 p.m., we started to develop that. I called it at 9, though, because that's the time I come live. But we called this, right? And we said, look, man, look for that upside, right? Potential price action to the upside. We did get it. It was beautiful, man. We also had divergence from here to here. And from here to here. And from here to here, right? And I called this out yesterday. So, again, if you don't believe me, you can go look. Look, man, we hit that resistance right at 24,629. Actually, the closing here was 24,429. So a little bit below where I had it, but close enough. We're talking about like thousands of a cent, man. So again, very, very small miss, right? So again, right on breaking down again, holding the 20 MA beautifully, holding it better than the rest. But again, not really pumping strongly. So again, it's like waiting for the rest of the market to decide what it wants to do. Now here we don't have that hidden bullish that hidden bearish that we had with the rest of the coins, right? From going from a low to a high, and we're going from a high to a much higher high. So again, recovering better, but again, underperforming still. What is happening with XRP, right? So higher low than the previous low, positive momentum, and also higher on the RSI. We're really not doing anything else, just flowing with the market. Neutral on the RSI at 53.37. Let's see what else is happening, man. What else are we doing here? Trying to figure out what else I can call. So high, low, again, just it seems like we're going with the market. I'm going to move on to Litecoin. Guys, if you have any questions, please put them out in the chat. We're live every night at 9 p.m. So if you don't have any questions tonight and you have questions tomorrow, you can come in here, say hi, and I'll say hi back. And, you can ask whatever question you have. Oh, man, dominance is dropping. Why? Well, we had divergence, though. Right, divergence. There we go. Very real stuff playing out, right? Yes, we're recovering a little bit. 1.11% off dominance. Today, recovering even more. 0.67% on dominance. Sitting at 1.62% market cap. The price of Litecoin, $62.48. Again, same stuff that happened with the rest, except here. And I remember this because I made the mistake of deleting this earlier. And I double checked, and we did still have that divergence. Strong bearish divergence, price action to the downside. Since then, we've been dropping, right? That's that. On the shorter term, we were sitting sold yesterday. Today, we recovered. We're sitting at neutral at 41.39, apparently on the RSI. 41.19, actually. So we're bouncing. Why? Well, the stuff that's happening or making these bounces on the shorter time scales. On the 4 hours, we didn't have anything on that drop, right? So we're going from a low to a lower low, right? More negative momentum, also lower on the RSI. And here, unlike the rest of the coins, we don't have anything else going on. We're bouncing because of stuff that's happening on the shorter term, on the 1 hour. Now, TA on Chainlink? Yeah, sure, man. I'll look at Link as soon as this is done, right? And I'm going to venture here, Pepe Silva, and maybe wonder if you are anonymous. You kind of typed like him. He does underscore and a lot of stuff like that. So I'm wondering if you're like the guy that used to go by anonymous user, maybe. I'm not sure. If you're anonymous, let me know. I'll say hi. So what's going on here, man? Let's see. High, lower, positive, lower. Again, just going with the market right now. Sitting sold at 35.03 on the RSI. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Again, nothing happening on the 4 hours. We had divergence here like the rest of the market. Called it out yesterday. So if you guys were here with us, you knew we were looking at potential price action to the upside. I forgot to change. Yeah, it's going to stay in the 1 hour. Awesome. All right, cool. Cool. So we're bouncing. That's fine. Again, going to a higher high. That's fine. Lower high. That's fine. Checking here also. That looks good. So here, our previous one, right? So high to a lower high. Positive momentum to much more positive momentum. Creating that hidden punch, bro. All right, cool, man. Yeah, your typing style, it's hard to miss, man. Not a lot of people type like that. All right, cool. So we have this going on, right? The hidden bearish price action to downside continuation. We did get that dip, try to bounce again, holding to the 20 MA right now. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to break it to the downside again. I'm not sure whether or not we have finished dropping. It's going to depend on whether or not Bitcoin is able to hold the 200 simple moving average today and manage to stay above it, right? Anyways, after that, Litecoin. Let's move on to Binance. What is happening with Binance, man? Let's see. This is dominance. So yesterday gaining a little bit of dominance, 1.66%. Today gaining 0.57%, sitting at 1.22% of market cap. Binance sitting at $19.43. Do we have divergence? No, man. We were going lower, right? Again, going with the market. Low, lower, low, low, lower, low. We haven't called anything since February the 4th, and everything since has just been going with the market, right? So you're going higher, right? More positive momentum, higher. Like I explained this yesterday, going to a higher high, right? So again, it just looks congruent with the market, right? So it just looks like regular market fluctuation. Now on the shorter term, though, on the shorter term, we did have something. I'm not sure if I called this one out yesterday or not. Again, I'm gonna have to double check the stream with what I did yesterday, because it sucks that I lost all the work. So there we go. Hidden bullish, potential price continuation, getting this small bounce. And that wants to make me look at the rest of the market. Did I miss this on the rest? No, this is higher. Yeah, I missed this. What? How can I miss this on the daily, man? Sorry, Bitcoin also has this. I probably skipped my mind yesterday when I was doing this, because I don't remember calling it out. Again, low, higher low, negative momentum, more negative momentum. Hidden bullish, potential price continuation, also getting that bounce. I probably missed this one out yesterday. I really don't remember calling this one out yesterday. So there's a big chance I missed called this hidden bullish, right? So again, like I gotta look at the stream from yesterday, but I'm positive I didn't call this one out. I called the other ones out on the shorter time scales, but I completely missed this one. So again, we also have it on the other side. Fuck me, man. Now I wonder if we had it on Ethereum and I just missed it as well. Yeah, dude, what the hell? Yesterday I completely overlooked this. So sorry, guys. You know, apparently I overlooked this yesterday, so I'm gonna look at Litecoin and it's probably also gonna have it. Yeah, it does. What the fuck, man? I'm not sure how I missed this one. When I was doing Binance right now, I just found it, and right now it's just as clear as day. It's like, man, really? Anyways, Binance again. Thank you, Binance, for showing me that we had this divergence, hidden bullish coming in and trying to get us to go higher, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. In the 4 hour, we didn't have anything, right? 298. 2981. So again, just 3. So yeah, going lower, more negative momentum as well. If anything, I think if I called something, I probably was from here to here. I said it was very short, but that's the only thing we had on the 4 hours, right? And we didn't even have a negative island, so that was that. We didn't have it on the other side. Sitting sold on the other side, 39.60. Again, this is the only divergence that we had here on the 4 hour, and getting that small bounce, rejecting the 20 MA on the 4 hours. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. What is happening here, man? Here we did have this very, very nice movement from here to here. From here to here. Again, from here to here we do have it. And from here to here, right? We get that bounce. Reject 20, come down. Create that divergence. Try to rally, failed. Went slightly lower. And I called this one out yesterday. I know. Because I remember it as clear as day. As clear as day, I tell you. I just forgot to right now change this to the 1 hour. So I got to do this real quick. There we go. Awesome. So let's do this one. Where was this? From here to here, and from here to here. There we go. Something like that. That's probably what we called yesterday. Close to it. Price action to the upside. We did get it again. Breaking down, holding the 20 MA. Try to bounce. Failed. Coming down. Now here we are creating divergence. Right, slightly higher. Definitely much less positive momentum. And same stuff happening with the RSI. So again, price action to the downside. We're starting to get it. Probably going to face the 20 simple moving average on the 1 hour. And we'll take it from there. Now, why do we break? Well, same stuff that happened with the rest of the coins, right? Almost. Is it? Let's see. Positive. Is it? No, slightly higher. So again, we don't quite have that hidden bearish like we did with the rest. So that's that for this. Now we got a request from Anonymous, or now Pepe Silva. And we're going to look at Chainlink. Let's look at the link. I haven't looked at Chainlink in a while. I gotta find my chart, man. I have it here somewhere. Where are you, Link? Where are you? Someone should bring Navi to help me find Link. Like, where did I have that, man? I have so many stocks open that I can't find Link. Here we go, Link. I'm not sure if this one's the one we charted previously. But if it's not, it'll have to make do. We charted this a while back. Anyways. Let's look at Link. Link recovering very nicely. Again, facing that 20 simple moving average right now. Seems like we're rejecting higher prices. But again, today's still going on. So we can probably going to have to wait and see what's happening there. So same thing that's happening with the rest of the market, right? That we just saw with Bitcoin and the rest of the coins that we looked at. So what we're having here, low, higher low, negative momentum, more negative momentum, high on the RSI, low on the RSI. Creating that hidden bullish divergence, potential price continuation, we're getting that bounce, which is nice. I'm not sure how strong it's going to be, though. Let's hope we can get above that 20 simple moving average. Did I get that job? It's still open, man. They haven't come back. They told me I was going to get what I requested. But they requested me to do a quick P&L for like a typical or some small operation. Send that in. And I'm waiting for them to come back. So no news yet. I sent that out on Thursday of last week. And I know that the people that are seeing this right now, or the people that are looking at it, it's the CEO and the CFO directly. So they're busy people. So it's just going to take them a while to get back to me. That's how the communication has been. Ever since I sent the proposal, they took them 4 days to come back. Then it took them 4 days to like request something else. And then tell me that I was going to get what I asked for. And then, like I said, it's just going to it's taking them a while. So I'll gotta wait for them to come back, man. That's it. It's just a waiting game right now. Anyways, we do have this going on. Again, very, very nice upside, right? Let's go to the 4 hours, man. On the 4 hours. Okay, cool. So we had divergence from here to here. I haven't looked at this in a while. So from here to here, we had divergence. You might say, why? How do you have divergence? Well, if you follow this show, you know. Because I already looked here below. We don't have it on the other side. That's fine. Now from here, going much slower. Are we going more than here? Yeah, probably. 5799. 5933. So slightly lower. We don't quite have that divergence that we had with the rest. We did get the bounce, failed at the 20 MA, failed to hold the 20 MA, and broke below, right? That's what happened there. Now we're going higher. We're going higher. Okay, cool. So what we have here again, at our previous positive momentum, I could take it from here. Let's see, valid positive momentum island. High, lower, high, positive momentum, more positive momentum. Low on the RSI, high on the RSI. So again, we're going to a lower high with more relative strength and more positive momentum. So we broke down yesterday, or the last 4 hours. Right now we're trying to recover. So we're starting to see indecision happening. And we're going to wait for this to really play out a little bit more on the 4 hours. But right now we do have this going on. That's the only thing I can see. We're probably going to have divergence on the 1 hour, just like the rest of the market. Lo and behold, we do have it from here to here, right? $1015.09. So yeah, it's obviously lower. It's also higher, right? There we go. I'll take it from this one, actually. There we go. So again, strong bullish divergence, potential price action to the upside, even though we had divergence here as well. And here, right? And from here to here as well. So we had a lot of divergence happening here. But really, we only got on the RSI on the last two, maybe? Three? Let's see this one. 23, 24, 23, 21. So slightly lower here. So here to here we do have it. So this one we don't have. This first one, on the second one we do have it. And then on this third one as well. So again, divergence building up. Getting that very nice movement to the upside again. Failing to stay below the 20 simple moving average. So recovering nicely and then managing to hold it and bounce up. Very nice. Now stuff I don't like. Short term. Waiting this going up, right? Oh, sorry, that's congruent. It's on the MACD. I just called it on the wrong part. There we go. Strong bearish divergence, price action to down, so we got it. Bounced off the 20, try to get higher. Let's zoom in a little bit more, man. I can't really tell. Let's see. What is this closing at? 411.040. 411.46. So, yes, very, very slightly higher. It's almost a sideways movement. And we're obviously also coming down here from here to here. So, also on the RSI, right? So, we're catching this divergence. Like class B, medium, type 2, you know, breaking down a little bit. And really just starting to see how this is going to play out, right? We might come down, test that 20 simple moving average again, and try to rally from there. Sitting in neutral on the RSI, 59.84. Almost bought. But that's it for Link, man. Awesome. Thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up for this stream. I'm not sure who's watching. We have 5 people tuned in, but thank you guys for sure. And let's see what else, man. What else is happening? Sorry. Sorry, if you see me do this, there's something on the mesh that is weird. I was away for a couple days. Probably just dust that settled there. But it's really trippy. Anyways, yeah. You guys want to look at something else? Throw it up in the chat. Otherwise, okay, music stopped for some reason. There we go. Play something. Why did the music stop? That's weird. It stopped a while ago also, so damn, dude. I just noticed that. I noticed when it stopped, but I wasn't really paying much attention to it. And oh, I know why it stopped. Damn it. Spotify decided to send me out while I was doing the stream. Lurking in the chat. Awesome, man. Well, if there's no other requests, I'm probably going to end the stream right now. Let me try to log in here so we can place some music, though, on the background. And then I'm probably just going to log out. There we go. Logged in again. Yeah, so if there's no other requests, gotta call it a night. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'm not sure what time. It might be earlier than this time for sure. And then Saturday there's no stream. I'm on a convention, so I'm gonna be busy, and I'm probably gonna be very, very tired by the time it's done. So again, Sunday I'll be streaming as normal. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for showing up tonight for the stream. Again, this is Little Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. It has been a pleasure being here with you guys tonight. And apparently the login I did just didn't freaking work. Did it log me out again? Okay, this is weird. Spotify is logging me out. Fix that out tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Like I said, it's a pleasure being here with you guys tonight on an awesome Thursday night. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're really, really enjoying your day. I hope you had some great trades today. Although it was slight, it was still moving to the upside. So again, very, very nice. Link at least went from $3.40 to $4. So that's a very nice, sizable movement to the upside. Right now, Bitcoin also recovered, but not as nice, right? From 8,600 all the way to 8,900. So like about a $300 move. Anyways, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm back, man. Work just like was kicking my ass on last 15 days, man. It was something I had to go do. Like I said yesterday, those people from the buyer, the seller, and the intermediary, and they were all here for, or they were all at the port for the shipment, and I had to be there. And coverage at the port was horrible. And then at the hotel, we had 14 hours work days, getting some stuff prepared, etc. So it was very, very brutal. By the time I was done, I was like mentally exhausted. We had the translator from Russia, from Russian to English. The buyer was Russian, and then I had to translate from English to Spanish, plus also do my commercial work and everything else. So it was very, very, very brutal. I was really like tired by the time I got to the hotel, like mentally exhausted. So I didn't even look at the market. But anyways, I'm back. Thank you guys again for being here. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. Yeah, stay safe, guys. Until then.